Hey guys, it's Ben. Welcome back to the heat sink known as Goron Mines. In the last part, what did we do? We saved the boy who lived, and we managed to jump into the lava. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you're jumping straight. It's really odd because it's only this beginning bit where it's like you gotta make sure you're jumping straight. Also, did you see how much health that took? I swear that just took two hearts of damage right there. And dude, if you haven't been whoa, that was close. I swear I could have just jumped in there. So yeah, so the lava pillars deal a quarter of damage. The lava pool deals 2 hearts. So just break these things with your sword, and we have a bit of a puzzle. You press on this, it stops this like a couple seconds. It gives you enough time to run around and do this. Now this one also has a similar deal. You gotta make sure you have your iron boots because they designed this for the Gorons, so you gotta be heavy. Okay, with this you proceed on. You jump, and then you gotta make sure you watch out for that guy there. Whoa, spit stuff. Anyway, we have a ladder here. We're gonna climb the ladder. So anyway, so the Goron Mines, it's actually one of my more favorite temples of this game. It seems a little bit odd why the Goron Mines would be, but to be honest, I really like just the setting of this place. And also, I love lava. Oh, I gotta turn that off. I'm surprised I didn't just burn my face standing there. So anyway, yeah, so also there's a ladder there. I don't know why I even bothered dodging it. I guess the ladder's there so you can climb over if you get stuck. Alright, what do you do? Well, first of all, by the way, here's a bit of a trap. I didn't exactly show it just then, but those guys, it says you can finish them. There's a bit of a problem, they're on fire, so if you finish them, you're gonna burn yourself, and actually you will get hurt and not kill them. So you gotta make sure you don't finish them. I believe this is gonna be a bit of a better example. There you go. Right? There it is, yeah. I'll show it off. Okay, I don't know how, but I hit him that time. Okay, sure. I swear, those guys just die. Alright. Considering they're that weak anyway, you may as well just swing the sword at them. So pressing this one stops that one. Pressing the switch stops that fire thing. Oh, this gives you just enough time to run past and get hit by that guy. Whew! That was close. I'm sorry, I was a bit loud then, actually. Now here's another thing. You want to stand on this and drop it. Drop it down all the way. This will open the gate, which will allow you to pass on to the main room. Yeah, this temple also has a main room system. Now, I prefer doing this entire temple in one go, just because that beginning room does take a fair bit of time, and unfortunately, when you save in a temple, you appear at the beginning of the temple, and there's no real way to shortcut that. There's ways to shortcut this, I'll tell you that. But generally, you can't really do anything about this. So first of all, head over to the left here. See, I just really like these walkways, and I'm sorry if I'm stuttering and stuff. Also, there's boblins in here. I don't know how. No humans, but boblins are okay. So anyway, open the chest, and we reveal a small key. Okay, this small key can be used to open a door, which is pretty much the only door. The pathway to the right requires a small key, so you kind of have to come over here anyway. Basically, if you like turning left at first, then good on you. It rewards you for going left first. So anyway, here's a bit of a weird platforming bit. You see how these 2 pillars kind of stop at a certain rotation. Basically, that gives you enough time to just kind of jump onto them and then fear for your life here. Okay, so there you go. Activate the thing out. Now, you may be wondering what's with the look of this place. And you may also be wondering a couple of things. Now, by the way, Hylian Shield, definitely recommend it, because your Ordon Shield is just going to burn up in here. Now, it is possible to do this place without the Hylian Shield, but you're not going to get that benefit of the shield attack that you just learned. Also, What are these guys? I think they're baby dodongos, maybe? Or they're just... I'll just call them lizard things. Lizard things, okay. Okay, so you gotta watch out for lizard things. What do you have to do? Oh, okay. First of all, I'm gonna take out lizard thing over here. Now, the next sword technique, by the way, would really help against lizard things. I'll tell you that much. You guys can kind of guess what the thingo is. Or, I'm not asking for, like, comments on, like, oh, I think it'll be this, because it's a fact. And considering this game has come out 6 years ago, really. 6 years and a month or something, because it came like November in America land. Anyway, now this is the puzzle. You have to pull this block out all the way to its furthest point, and you gotta make sure you don't let go, because otherwise it just goes back in. And you can't pull it until it stops. Okay. Once you pull it out all the way, okay? That's all the way. Let go. And then you gotta try and run this as quickly as you can without falling into the lava. Okay. Got it. Oh my gosh, I suck. Yes, I understand how to do this, Midna. You don't have to tell me. I just kind of had bad luck. Because as soon as I let the thing go, that pillar just went up. So I lost pretty much as much time as I can. There's only one pillar of lava, really, to wait for. That's the first one. Considering they all go at the same time. See, without waiting for the pillar of lava, I get all the time in the world. Oh. Oh, my headset's about to fall off. Now, this is kind of interesting, because after that room of extreme heat, suddenly you have a room with water. Now, this is an interesting concept for the metal boots. So you're thinking, okay, so the metal boots, or the iron boots, sorry, they just weigh you down, right? Well, actually, considering they're iron, that makes them perfect, or also oxygen armor, that makes them perfect for magnets. Now, of course, the iron boots were in previous games, and you didn't really use them to push... Well, I guess you used them to push down switches occasionally. No, you didn't. You didn't use them to push down switches, because the iron boots were considered an equipment thingo. That's why the water temple was one of the most irritating things, because boots were counted as equipment in every other game. Not even Ocarina of Time 3D does it. Boots were counted as equipment in the N64 games. And this meant that in order to constantly switch, you had to pause the game. Twilight Princess was like, hey, you're gonna be switching them all the time, so you know what we may as well do? We may as well just make him an item, and thankfully they did, because, like, think about it, you'd just be turning the boots on and off. So this guy's like, oh, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Gorkoron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders, and Goramoto is my name. Is that like Miyamoto? You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. And he gives you a key shard. Now, the big key of this temple dungeon is formed by 3 pieces. Each of the elders has the pieces, so you gotta go over to the other pieces. Now, this guy also is very kind, because behind him is a chest that contains the dungeon map. Yes, we know how to use the dungeon map. So anyway, yeah, so this first floor, not that much. It's just kind of this bit, and likewise the second floor is just higher up. Really, it's not terribly complicated, you know, because it's just that center room's just taller. You know? Other than that, it's just kind of the same thing, so... Unfortunately, you know what's coming up next. Anyone who's played a Zelda game knows that there's going to be a water-based temple, and jeez, that is confusing. One thing is that in the original Ocarina of Time, it was like you had a forest temple, a fire temple, a water temple, and then you had a forest temple, a fire temple, and a water temple again. Like what? But in this game, I may as well brief spoiler. That doesn't happen. Specifically. Doesn't happen. Which leads to some greater variety. Also, Uku is here. So anyway, you're the nice fellow who helped me out again. Well, let's stick to each other again. Let's stick to each other. I'll be right with you, so if you want more fast. So anyway, you reunited with Uku. So anyway, yeah, so Uku will always be found in each temple. Also, you can't use your sword in this room. It's kind of odd. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Now here is some nice stuff. As before, the boots. You don't need your magnets all the time. The magnets will just kind of draw you to places. But you can still use the boots to walk around. You can't do a jump attack though. Hang on. Beggars can't be choosers. So anyway, open this door. Now, here's a bit of an awkward thing. I didn't look up in this room, but there's a maze. Fortunately, you can actually see the maze here. Now, I believe you must go this way. It's kind of odd looking, because, you know, it's upside down. One thing I find kind of odd is that Link's hat isn't the right way around. Which is really odd, because I really thought it was upside down. But anyway, yeah. If you go over here and open this chest, you'll get a piece of heart. So collect 3 more for a full heart container. Yeah, his head's not going upside down. I swear it did go upside down. It's weird, because in the Forest Temple, the wind would actually blow his hat in different ways. So yeah, so Mario Galaxy stuff right here. Walking on the ceiling. Other than that though, you just gotta kind of figure out how to get around. This is pretty much what I meant by why doesn't he go any faster, because this is the only time where you'll just be like, oh my goodness, get over there so I can do the thing so quickly. Oh, better get that guy out of the way. Actually, does he go he goes faster with the sword maybe? He's faster with the sword, because he can't roll. But he's faster with the sword, I think. I'm just gonna do this because I think it's faster. Phew! 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 Actually, he's faster with 2 combos. Okay, now just at this kind of crossroad over here, you want to go this way. The other ways are just dead ends. Like that one is just a dead end. There's no bonus or anything. Not at all. Anyway, we are here, which means we can let go of those boots and proceed on to the main room again. Now, you may be wondering, do I have to do all that again? As long as you don't die, just in this one bit. Like, there's a switch right there. As long as you don't die, you're getting that switch. Like, sure, jump off the edge, but just don't run out of health so you don't spawn at the beginning of the dungeon, you know? Just literally, this is literally what I do. Walk onto this button, and what this does is that it moves this crane with the magnet on it. And it moves it over to the beginning part, and then it moves it over to the next part of the stage. Next part of the temple. Now this is handy, because one, you can get out of this area. You can get back to the beginning of the dungeon. And you can also get back to, you can proceed on. It's a little bit confusing, because you think it just goes between 2 places, but it really goes between 3. Hiya! Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So you just use your magnet, your metal boots, iron boots, and this is the beginning of this level. I don't want to go here. And over here, this is where I want to go. Okay, so up the hill we go. I've noticed that pretty much no enemy will actually fall over until you get the finish move. It's kind of interesting. I think it's actually happened on me once, but stuff it. Anyway, this does exactly the same thing, except this switch only has two places. It only moves to 2 places. That being said, it puts you up into this area. So anyway, yeah, so it puts you up to here, which is quite a cool place. Anyway, if you go north from here, you'll get into this room with a bunch of tektites. A small or glassy body usually found in Australia. Or a spider. So anyway, yeah. So now we're gonna see the iron boots as... Oh, actually, we already did that. The iron boots can be used as a source of sinking underwater as well. So yeah, now if we put the boots on, the thingo should appear over here, which means we can activate the boots. I like how you can activate in midair. That's kind of nice. Maybe wondering how far do you have to go now? Well, it's not that long actually. It's just kind of over here, and then you know you're up onto this ledge. Now, I really like this bit here. Because it's like, what? Sideways? So you're thinking, how do I get onto here? Do I have to jump onto the platforms? But really, it's like a drawbridge that just leads you there. Now you can do it the boring way and walk off with the boots, but I like to just jump it. Jump it! Then, you're all good. So, open the chest, and you get a red rupee. Red rupee. Also, here's a nice little thingo from the good old days, you know? This will open the gate here, but only for a limited time. So you gotta make sure you jump and you crawl in. Now here's some interesting enemies. You can't do anything about them just now, I think. Actually, will the slingshot work? Will the slingshot work? I missed. No, slingshot probably does nothing. Now, you can also hit this and it'll open the gates again. But, what you want to do is you want to go up here. And there's 2 ways you can go. Right over here. Maybe this will do something. Alright. So anyway, we got another piece of heart. That's our 8th one of the game. See, we would already have 2 heart containers, 2 more heart containers if we were playing any other Zelda game, but nope. We only have 1 3/5. Technically, you'd have 2 more heart containers if you were playing any other Zelda game by the end of this game, considering the number of heart containers. Now, yeah, so if you climb up here, you should be able to pull that down. Which is all good. So anyway, now those guys are still gonna try and kill you, and they're gonna like use the laser beams on you. Oh, and jump down here. By the way, here's a bit of an interesting note. Nah, I'm not gonna say it right now. Because we don't. I just want to climb up this ledge. There you go. I was gonna say something about you know. Oh, snap. Oh no! Don't tell me I missed a chest somewhere. Oh, I got the piece of heart. Oh. Ah! How did you miss this? Ah! Dang it! I was just going like, what? What do you mean? Okay, so now we got a small key while we're underwater. Is it possible to hit the triangle thingo while we're down here? completely bypassing this puzzle? Nope, you need the sword. Need the sword. I gotta go through all this again. Iron boots. Go onto the other side. Swim up. The A button, by the way, while you're doing that, it swims directly upward rather than just kind of crossward and you just kind of float up. So yeah, not really that much to say. We haven't really, not really that much to say because I'm taking way too. I missed. Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. My throat's gonna kill me tomorrow. For some odd reason, I'm being a maniac, and I have been recording every single one of these parts of this sitting. I'm serious. It's 21st of January, which means it's a whole month after the apocalypse. And I'm still playing Zelda. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Zelda. Oh my god, Zelda. So yeah. Just because you're not allowed to shoot it with your slingshot. There you go. You happy now, game? I pressed the stinger. Oh, run it. Yeah. Climb, Charlie, climb. There you go. So we finally got the key. Except the thing is, like, you don't see the key, then you gotta go back. Now this is kind of an interesting room. You see the crane there. You can't really do anything about the crane right now, but you can progress onwards. We have to go to the room on the left, which is not over there, it's just up the ledge. But we need to get a key first. How are we gonna do this? Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. You need the shield. How are you gonna block that? So, I'm serious. You can't hit this guy in the eye at all. No, you can't do it. But if you open this chest, you do get a small key. So yeah, sometimes they're in big chests, sometimes they're in little chests. They can't really agree on anything. There's also a bunch of guys who will try and shoot arrows at you, but they won't really do a good job. There's a bunch of chests around, but I prefer waiting until you get the compass. Which, considering the end of the temple is just right there. Oh crap, why did I do that? Anyway, climb up. Because, by the way, the mini-boss is just kind of in that room to the south. So don't worry. Don't worry, you pretty little head. Now here's a nice little puzzle. Up. Here's a nice little puzzle, should you not mess it up. Oh, that means I gotta go over the first one. Yeah, you saw how there was magnetic parts of that? I wonder how you can stay on the bridge without falling. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm completely messing up. I need to take a short break out of this probably. Why am I constantly jumping off edges? Maybe it's just because I missed the first time and I'm trying to rush this because I feel like I'm running insanely over time. And I probably am, and I don't think this part's really gonna... How about I end it after I go into that room? I'm not gonna get up to the mini-boss just right now. But trust me, it's coming next part, so yeah, that's what you do. So anyway... In this room, we have another old man. This guy's kind of weird. Oh, wow, the young human. I'm pleased to see you make it this far, brother. I'm one of the 4 elders of the Gold Tribe. I'm called Gory Bezel. You have hold of the plight of our patriarch. Otherwise, you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. And he gives you a key shard. So now we have 2 of them.
Now there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that may help you, a weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons.
So anyway, yeah, so by up ahead he means literally just here. Nope, wait. Oh no, you get it after, yeah. Up, I just want to open this chest. There you go. Oh, my throat's gonna kill me.
I'm after you.
So anyway, climb this ladder, and we should be a bit higher up. But I think I'll just end it off up here. I'll see you kids next time on Zelda Twilight Princess, where hopefully my voice won't die. I'm hoping to record like 3 more parts, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's okay. Anyway, see you kids next time on Zelda Twilight Princess. That's the game we're playing, right? Yeah.